hang of it, it's pretty easy. Your key is over here. You'll turn it. The first click is engine on. The second click is to warm up your glow plugs. Diesels are naturally cold-blooded engines, and so you need to run your glow plug in order to preheat the engine. So you can see that light right there. That means your glow plugs are on. It is not automatic. It won't turn off. You only want to run your glow plugs for about 5 or 6 seconds and then turn it all the way over to start. Running it for longer will not help it start. It will only burn out your glow plugs, and they're very expensive to replace. So if it is super cold, like 15 degrees, 10 degrees, run it for 5 or 6 seconds, turn it off for a second, then run it for another 5 or 6, and it should start right up. Down here on the floor, this lever here is your differential lock. So on your rear tires, if one starts to spin in the mud, you can press down on this with your heel, and it will mechanically lock both tires together and give you the traction to get out. However, it only works while you're pressing on it. So as soon as you get unstuck, you let go, and it goes back to normal operation. This lever here won't really concern you because this controls the height of the mower deck, which you're not getting. So if you do down the road get a mower deck, that's for you. This knob here is the 3-point proportioning valve. What that does is that controls how fast or slow the 3-point arms move up and down. 99.9% of people will never need to adjust that. It's set from the factory. However, a lot of times other people might jump on and think that's the suspension adjustment for the seat, and so they mess with it, not knowing. So if your 3-point is not lifting up and down like it should, always check this first before you call us, because that's what we're going to say is go check that first. This lever here closest to us, this is your 4-wheel drive. So forward, the box is closed, 4-wheel drive is engaged. Backwards, that little box is open, 2-wheel drive. This one over here is your range selector for the hydrostatic transmission. You have high, neutral, and low. Really, you will never use neutral. That's really just if for some reason you break down and you need to get towed, you would put it into neutral. This lever here is the control for your front end loader. Pulling it back lifts it up, pushing it forward lowers it, pulling it in towards you will curl the bucket back, and pushing it away from you will curl the bucket down. Now when you're lowering it, pressing it forward will power lower down. If you click it one past, did you see how it kind of clicked a little further? Yeah. That goes into a float mode, so it just lets gravity free fall and then it will stop. So if you are wanting to grade your driveway or smooth up some stuff, you can do that and it will float up and down a little bit.
Right.
And then to go back to normal operation, you just pop it back a little bit. Now this little knob right over here, if you take your loader off, flip this lock up and over, and it will lock the joystick so that you don't accidentally use it. This lever here controls your 3-point arms. Pressing it down lowers the arms, raising it up lifts the arms. There's not a preset height, so if you want it all the way down, you just have to hold it until it goes all the way down, and then you have to hold it until it goes all the way up. This here is where your fuel goes. It takes regular diesel. It does not make a difference if it's on-road diesel or off-road diesel. It burns the same. This here is your roll bar. It does fold down. There's pins here and over here. If you need to get under a low overhang, you can fold it down.
Okay.
We do recommend leaving it up, especially if you're using the backhoe, just because when you're using the backhoe, there is more likelihood that it tips over. So,
okay.
There are holes pre-drilled in here. So if down the road you want to add lights or a fire extinguisher or anything else, never drill a hole into your roll guard. It will void the warranty. It will kill your resale value. It will no longer protect you. So that's what those pre-drilled holes are for.
Okay.
You do have a cup holder over here. Right here you have a little cubby to put stuff, and there is a 12-volt outlet in there if you want to charge your phone or have a pizza maker or anything else. Seat belt clicks over to there. Your armrests are here. And this lever right here reclines the seat. So if you just want to chillax while you're out mowing, you can do that. Now, to spin the seat around for the backhoe mower,